Dear friends, this reflection is for Saturday, May 23rd. Follow me, faithfulness, courage, and trust in God's plan. The readings are Acts of the Apostles, chapter 28, verses 16 to 20, and St. John's Gospel, chapter 21, verses 20 to 25. These readings can focus on faithfulness, perseverance, and following Christ without comparison. In the first reading from Acts of the Apostles, we see St. Paul arriving in Rome as a prisoner. Yet his spirit is not defeated. Even in chains, Paul continues to preach hope, trust, and the kingdom of God. He does not allow suffering, disappointment, or injustice to silence his mission. St. Paul teaches us that circumstances do not define our faithfulness. Even when burdened by hardships, we are still called to witness to Christ with courage and hope. In the Gospel of St. John, Peter becomes concerned about the future of another disciple, asking Jesus, "What about him?" Jesus gently reminds Peter that discipleship is personal. "What is that to you? Follow me." These words speak deeply to our hearts today. Too often we compare our lives, struggles, blessings, or vocations with others. Jesus calls each person to a unique path. The important things is not how another person is called, but whether we ourselves are faithfully following Jesus Christ. Together, these readings remind us that Christian life is not about comfort, comparison, or recognition. It is about perseverance, trust, and remaining faithful to the mission God has given each one of us. St. Paul carried his chains with purpose. Peter was called to keep his eyes on Jesus and not on others. We are invited to do the same. There will always be challenges, unanswered questions, and moments when life seems unfair or uncertain. Yet God does not ask us to understand everything. He asks us to remain faithful. Our witness, like St. Paul's, can inspire others even in difficult moments. Our discipleship, like Peter's, becomes stronger when we stop comparing and simply follow Christ wholeheartedly. Lessons from these readings for each one of us. Faithfulness to Christ must continue even during suffering and uncertainty. Every person has a unique calling and mission from God. Comparison weakens discipleship. Trust strengthens it. True witness comes not only from words, but from perseverance and courage. God can use even our struggles as a testimony to others. So, question for meditation for us today is, am I truly following Christ with trust and perseverance, or am I distracted by comparing my journey with the lives of others? God bless you.